Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about a new update on the future of a Formula 1 driver, as well as Ferrari being unhappy with a rule change. So let's start with this exit update, and it's to do with Lance Stroll. Now Stroll is in his 10th year of Formula 1, however in recent years there have been questions over when he may move on from Formula 1. Now Stroll's relaxed nature, in particular when doing media, can often be misconstrued as him not caring about being in the sport, but when asked ahead of his home race in Canada this weekend if he was considering retiring, Stroll said he had no intention to do so just yet, and added that it would bother him if Aston Martin were to start winning races when he was out of the car. Stroll said, as quoted by Planet F1, "No, because I still have a lot of belief in this project, and I think the project is so far from our potential. Adrian Newey joined the team. We have the new factory, the new wind tunnel, stuff that everyone knows, and I believe this team has a lot of potential, and I want to be in it and be a part of this team when we do get to that point where I believe we're capable of getting to. If 2-3 years time I'm sitting on the sofa and I'm watching two green cars at the front of the field and not a part of it, it will bother me. I want to be part of that, and hopefully whilst that happens, the cars become better and more fun to drive." Now make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. All your support means so much to me and I'm very thankful for it. Now Aston Martin are nowhere near winning races yet. They've got a long way to go. However, the good news is that recently Honda has started to improve their engine, improve the reliability. It's now about trying to find power. And in terms of the car as well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Aston Martin eventually start putting upgrades on that car. When do you think they'll start moving forward? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Ferrari, and while they're not happy with a rule change that's been implemented in 2026. Now this year, Ferrari decided to go with a smaller turbo, and this had given them a major advantage when it came to starts. As we know, in 2026, with these new power units, it takes longer to spin up the turbo, and with Ferrari's smaller turbo, they're able to spin it up quicker and get off the line better. However, it was when rivals found out in pre-season testing just how difficult the starts were going to be and how big the dangers were of them going catastrophically wrong, pressure was put on the FIA to take action. Now this resulted in the new extended pre-light procedure, which gives drivers more time to spin up their turbo. And while Ferrari has maintained really good starts in 2026 until now, the scale of its advantage has been cut back significantly. And from Ferrari team boss Frederick Vasseur's perspective, there are some fundamentals to the situation that he thinks did not play out in the right way. Vasseur said, as quoted by The Race, "Imagine without the blue light, the new pre-start light which gives drivers time to spool up their turbo before the start sequence. Some cars would still be on the grid in China. You can put on the table the safety grounds, and it's the right of the FIA, and I just have to accept. But at the end, I think it's also a bit unfair on us. I went to the FIA 1 year ago, and we spoke about this. We spoke about this in the Sporting Advisory Committee. We spoke about this in the Power Unit Advisory Committee. And I really appreciated the answer from the FIA that you have to design the car for the regulations, not the regulations for your car. I think this is a very good approach." So then to have half the grid, 40% of the grid, complaining that it's mega dangerous and so on, politically it was well played, but not very fair. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.